All right, I have made it ready for work. Actually on time, because sometimes, when you feel like you have all the time in the world, then all of a sudden it's like you're running late. That's pretty much how I am 99% of the time. So I have my coffee and my lunch. I'm ready to go. I should be good till about 2. Hopefully I do not fall asleep at my desk. And then tonight, Madison is actually out in Arizona visiting her sisters. So I have 4 girls until the end of July. I have Lily here. She has cheer practice tonight, so we will be at the gym until 8:30, 8:45ish. So should be a nice long day. And then hopefully tonight I can get more sleep and the Weasley won't decide to wake me up. But it is a little foggy this morning. We had a nice big rain last night, which is nice because I did not water my grass. So that will at least take care of that for me. I am just trying to grow my grass in my yard, and the clover is taking it over. I have big patches that keep dying, so I know part of it is my watering. And I read a thing about watering your grass at 7 in the morning every day instead of at night, because I used to always do it at night. Problem being is I usually forget, or I don't wake up in time to do that. So that's something I have to work on. I did get a weed and feed that I put on it, and I just have to check to see if I can do it during the summer or if it's just the spring and fall. I thought I read that it was recommended for spring and fall, but we'll see. I'll check on that. I am trying to get the weeds out of it. Like I said, the clover is just completely taking it over. And in the backyard, it's the same thing. I have a little flooding issue, especially during springtime with the snow melt, that it just kind of leaves a swamp in part of my backyard. Because I do have ideas I want to do with it. I thought about getting a pool, but then I hear about how much work they are, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. That will definitely not be this summer. But I have area to do a nice fire pit and stuff. So things I want to do and a list to make and slowly just start working on it. The girls don't start cheer practice on Saturdays until fall, so I really need to use my Saturdays right now to get my yard work done, which I have not really done, just with either laziness or things come up and I'm not home on a Saturday, or I decide to work inside and not outside, because I moved into this place 2 years ago and I have yet to get organized. It's definitely a lot smaller space than what I lived in previously. There's no storage closets, just the bedroom closets. So I am working on that, and the best way to do that, I need to get a shed for my backyard, which that probably won't be till next year either. But so right now things are just kind of shoved any spot I have open, which makes it look really cluttered to me, and then I have a hard time organizing. One of that being my closet. So maybe this weekend, because Lily will be with her dad and I won't be going anywhere except for to help a friend take out, or helping a friend watch her dogs while she's out of town. So maybe I can just do that. Except my one thing is organizing my closet and getting it to where I can actually walk in, because right now I took all my sweaters and everything off the hangers and they're just piled on the floor of my closet. So looking at organization things for that. So maybe we'll work on that this weekend. Other than that, it is only Tuesday. Here I was thinking it was later in the week, but right now we have a little schedule during the summer of cheer practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tumbling for them is on Fridays. And then that all changes in the fall, but that's typically what we do during the week. Every once in a while Lily will sign up and do a private lesson, but that's not every week. So anyways, on my way to work, fingers crossed, I stay awake all day and I don't get sleepy at 2 a.m. Sometimes at my desk it's really hard when you're sitting there and not moving, so get up and take some laps, and at lunch go out for a walk if the weather stays not raining. And that's about it. I am be done a little bit later, head to the gym with Lily. I made dinner last night for tonight, so that will be done for her. So one thing I did do ahead of time. Goals. I have goals. Set small ones. But right now, it's just get to work, and I will be on time, and stay awake. Hey guys, so I just got home for work. Well, I've been home for about 40 minutes. But I just want to show you this. I don't know how hot it got outside today. Let's see. Right now it says it is 83 degrees out. But let me show you what it says my house is. Walked into 84 degrees. So crazy with that. But 2 air conditioners going, like the floor ones. I have one there and one there, and one that is going in her bedroom way back at the back of the hallway. I don't have one for my bedroom or Madison's room because they're actually a little pricey, but and your utility bill's outrageous with how much energy they take. And then I just have a fan blowing. But 84 degrees, I feel like I'm in a sauna and I can do hot yoga in here if I wanted to. Good thing is Lily has practice tonight, so we'll be leaving shortly to go down to the gym, and then I can just sit in my air-conditioned car, and then I won't be in my extremely hot house because it's horrible, which means tonight I'll probably be sleeping on the couch because my room is worse than it is out here. So hopefully I do live in a mobile home, so it's kind of like a sauna, but it will get better. Alright, so now I'm just waiting on Lily. She's going to be going with a friend up to the lake and then with her dad for a week. But she has practice tonight till 8:30. I guess I could, well, I'll work on some stuff at the gym because with one of the other moms there with the booster club, so keeps me out of the heat of my house, and hopefully it will be cooled off by the time I get home. So we will just be heading down there and see how it goes. Alright, so just got home from practice. Lily she's on 2 teams. Lily and Madison are, but like I said, Madison's out of the state right now until the end of the month, but Lily had her practice, and then she went with a friend to the lake for a few days. And update on my temperature situation. Since we've been gone and the sun's not beating down on the house, we've gotten it to 76 in here, so it actually feels so much better. But yeah, it has been a long day. I am tired, like I said. Oops, sorry, pants over here. It was great that he wake me up at 3, not even 3:30, 2:30 in the morning. Why, Weasley? I'm hoping tonight will be better. I am probably going to sleep out on the couch because it is literally an oven in my room right now. I do not have an air conditioner in there because I have 2 out here to try to get it cooler in the living room area and the kitchen. I'm very happy that last night I made dinner before I went to bed because I did not want to have the oven on. And I try to do that on Mondays because on Tuesdays it's like get home from work, I'm home maybe sometimes 20 minutes, 40 minutes before we have to leave for practice. So Monday night I did do dinner while it was not so hot in here, so that was very helpful. And then Lily, the girls have dinner made for Tuesday before practice. So I know this has just been a lot of chit-chatting. I'm just trying to get used to it. It is a little different to get used to, like, just talking to your phone and no response. And like I said, I don't know about Madison. She's made comments about it, and I'm not going to force them. Right now, Lily's not comfortable. She said maybe once their competition season starts, then she'll do it a little more. And I know they have their first competition in December. So maybe before that, maybe she'll relax a little bit more once this becomes just a little bit normal for her. We do have some fundraisers coming up that I'm going to try to get. Like a couple weeks we are doing a car wash. So I'm on the booster club at their cheer gym. So we set up some events just to kind of help offset the cost of cheer, because it can be, I won't say can be, it is a little pricey. But my kids love it, and they've made such good friends there. I have made such good friends there that they're our cheer family. And living out here with no family at all, except for Lily and Madison, it definitely helps so much. And they're wonderful parents, wonderful staff, owners, everybody. I love it there. I even made a joke that when the girls were done with cheer, when they graduate high school, that I told the coach, I'm like, so can I be the cheer mom that stays on and is the coach that doesn't tumble? And we kind of laughed about that. But anyways, I am going to get ready for bed because I need to get a little bit more sleep tonight. I appreciate you hanging in there with me. It will get better and more interesting rather than just chats. But gives you a little insight on our life and what we do. Get up, go to work, go to cheer a couple days a week, and that's kind of it, especially when it is so hot in the house you don't want to do anything. This weekend, I had something I said I was going to do. I know I'll be doing yard work if it is not raining. I haven't even checked at the weather that far out. I did think I saw something that will have a little cooling trend, so hopefully I can get her and clean up because my weeds are taking over everything. But yeah, comment down below. Let me know what you guys use for weeds or clover in your grass and what works best with getting rid of it. I have weeds all in my flower garden and grass that I can't keep out of it. Let me know what you use. Again, thanks again, and we will talk again tomorrow. Thanks. Good night.